And one thing I do feel from this is you have more friends than what you think you do. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before, and hello to any new visitors to the channel. Now, I did do readings for Mars transits Capricorn, which initially was going to be Mars ingress Capricorn, but hey ho, you know, time passes, events happened. So I'm vaguely on time with Saturn ingressing Aquarius. Now, Saturn is only making a brief-ish visit into Aquarius before it goes retrograde and returns back to all this wonderful Capricorn energy that we've all been experiencing, and then moves forward again towards Aquarius at the end of the year, I believe. But I thought it might be useful to look at the energies that Saturn brings with its brief visit into Aquarius. To quote, I think it was horoscope.com or something, grounded Saturn helps unconventional Aries get its act together. So Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. So Saturn, that's now Uranus, which as we all know is in Taurus at the moment with Venus. But Saturn is at least at home in Aquarius, and all of a sudden it should be that time is turning on our side to help us bring the more unconventional into our lives, or bring the more unconventional into being. At least that's the ideal hope from this incredibly amateur and not at all an astrologer. So that's what I'm looking at. My notes. That's what I'm looking at, is the energies that Saturn's brief visit to Aquarius are bringing and how best we can use them. So any details about the reading is in the description below. There's a link there for your free birth chart as well, because with these sort of readings you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign, especially the rising sign, because in ancient astrology that was the most important one. All the other details are down below. This is a general reading, so I suppose general reading rules apply, but it's more of an oracle card based reading than a standard tarot reading spread anyway. So there isn't exactly a past and a present. We're looking at what energies are coming in and how best to deal with them. And on that note, let me bring up the cards. Right then, Taurus, and welcome Taurus Rising if you've just joined us after the timestamp. Now for Taurus Rising, and other placements, but for Taurus Rising, all the Saturn in Aquarius energy is occurring in your 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world, which is interesting since a lot of these cards are quite inwardly looking. We have reflection, we have quiet solitude, trusting your intuition, deep replenishment. So the overall energy of the reading is the Six of Wands, victory, a victory parade, quite suitable for it being in your 10th house. And this is a victory that is being recognised by others around you, or it is a victory for you that you have entered into some form of new community, or you're just celebrating the community that you're in and you're seeing its higher vibrations, its grounded vibrations. We have the Six of Wands with the Eight of Roses, Sangha or community, and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in a love reading is all that, you know, money, car, what have you. In this deck, it's incredibly grounded and generous. It has the energy of the Ace of Pentacles behind it, bringing that new start in. But this is not a new start because these are established relationships. But you are going to be going through a time of healing. And I feel that what your attention is being drawn to is everything that you have to be grateful for. Because we have great gratitude clarified here by the Muse. So ideas and... yeah, ideas and new passions coming towards you, or ways to exhibit your passion. Bear in mind that this Saturn in Aquarius, time is on your side here, not as in it isn't the time to act, you've got plenty of time. Of course it's the time to act. But it's time to act on those things that make you feel inspired, make you feel really, really good. There is a loosening of restrictions around you. I do not use reversed cards. I do not even keep cards reversed in this deck, so one sneaked in. The Emperor here was reversed. So I do feel that there is a loosening of restrictions around you. And this may be the loosening of an influence of somebody who really, they're up their own backside. They're quite selfish. They are somebody who they make plans for how things are going to affect them, not how things are going to affect them and theirs. So there isn't the consideration of how they will affect you. Now, I could have taken this card to be representing you, but that's not the meaning of the card. It is an external force, and to say that it's you, all I get from it in reference to you is you're going to have a time of learning to look at yourself in new ways, more pleasurable ways, more ways where you realise that basically the world is your oyster. Of course there's trouble on the horizon, but there is a loosening of structures around you. There's a loosening of... There's certain aspects of faith that will be threatened, and that's okay, because I'm not sure that all the beliefs that you've had have been serving you, definitely because of the influence of this very strong and self-obsessed personality here. We have, in the reverse of the Oracle of Heaven and Hell, I can't pronounce that, Iazel, with divine comfort. But it's the quiet solitude that's important. I really feel that you don't need divine comfort. You just need the space to look at things yourself. Trust your intuition, because you're being guided anyway. So the divine comfort's there. Look on the bottom of this deck. We have King of Pentacles, that grounded, practical force. Very much an expression of the higher vibrations of Taurus. We have the Sun card. Happy, happy, joy, joy. We have the Emperor, who is declaring your own rules. But as I said, this was reversed. So I'm feeling like there's that loosening of structures around you, which is echoed again here by this Hierophant clarifying the lookout. We have the Ten of Cups. That's happy, happy, joy, joy card number 1 with the Sun, and number 2 with the Ten of Cups. And we finish with the World card. It's almost like the world is doubling for you. The world is opening up for you. We have the World card here, so we've got that double emphasis. I celebrate life and welcome new energy, as it says from the Crystal Power deck. So, you have to do a little bit of inward looking, but I think that is because of the removal of some form of personally dictatorial or just incredibly strong-willed and selfish force person that's around you at the moment that is causing them stepping back for whatever reason it is. Maybe it's the whole self-isolation business that we're all having to go through. Them stepping back is giving you the freedom to break some of the strictures around you and say, I'll accept that one because that's okay. I don't mind. But this, and this, nope, not doing that anymore. There's new energy coming in, but it doesn't tell me a great deal about what the new energy coming in is, because you've got this work to do first. But it is the work that you do will be recognised. And one thing I do feel from this is you have more friends than what you think you do. And the other thing is, where you're moving forward, the important thing is try different ideas. And one thing I want to say is try ideas that this person or this influence in your life has previously stopped you from doing, but you now have the freedom to do it. The Diversity 5 of Scrolls card is basically a card that says try everything. Try everything. However you want to move forward, if you can see 5 ways of moving forward, do all 5. I mean, obviously maybe not all at the same time, but try it. What could go wrong? Here, you've got nothing to lose and a lot of freedom to gain, and quite the healing period coming up for you. Victory, deep replenishment, great gratitude, the intuition force of your life being truly guided, and your life is going to make you look at things. So rather than resent that, go with it. And if your life is bringing something up to your attention, spend a moment. Spend a moment thinking about it. Spend a moment going, okay, well, I've got the time at the moment to look at it. And that way brings great happiness for you. But I do want to say you've got more friends than you think you have. You're going to learn to look at yourself in new ways, and that will express itself in the more outside world in a more practical form. That's everything, really. That's a lovely reading. So if this means anything to you, Taurus, comment down below. One thing I don't think I mentioned in the intro video was there's a link to a Facebook group down there. Come join the Facebook group, because then you get more reliable notifications of when I post new videos. But also you can contact me directly if you want to. So, yeah, this is really, really good for you, Taurus. You're going to be able to breathe more easily. Cheers.